So hi everyone, today our presentation topic will be about MailChimp. So let's begin with what is MailChimp? MailChimp is a web-based marketing platform that works in most web browsers, so there's no need to download anything. It's an easy-to-use interface, which makes MailChimp iconic for people who are new to email marketing platforms. And it also helps you manage campaigns or market your business. It helps you manage and talk to clients, customers, and other interested parties. And finally, it creates branded emails, and it also allows different pricing plans, including different features. So who uses MailChimp? Well, MailChimp is targeted towards business-oriented people with mainly use of email to reach out to their target markets. It's used in a lot of different industries of all business sizes, and it is used more in smaller and mid-sized businesses. Examples are e-commerce and retail, startups and small businesses, and online marketing agencies. So let's take a look at the different pricing. Again, there are 4 pricing options. You can start with free, which is again $0 a month, and it allows up to 2,000 contacts with one audience included in that plan. You can also upgrade to Essentials, which causes it starts at $9.99 a month, and then you can see it upgrades to 50,000 contacts with 3 audiences included. And it also includes everything in free, plus more templates, multi-step journeys, custom branding, A/B testing, and also 24/7 email and chat support. Then there's standard, which is what MailChimp recommends you to get, and it starts at $14.99 a month. You can see that it allows a bigger range of audience and contacts with up to 100,000 contacts and 5 audiences included. And finally, we can also select premium. Going back to definitions, we're going to start with campaign. And campaign basically means any distributed content that's measured in MailChimp, including regular emails, automations, landing pages, and ads, etc. Then we're going to be looking at audience, which means a place for you to collect and manage your contacts in MailChimp. I will now explain contacts. Contacts is someone whose email is stored into your account, and a contact's email marketing status determines what kind of content you can share with them. Statuses include subscribed, unsubscribed, non-subscribed, cleaned, and archived. And finally, tags. These are labels that you create to help organize your contacts. Okay, so now we're going to look at making an account. You want to first go to their website at https://mailchimp.com and then click sign up free. Then this page on the right in the photo will pop up. So after you enter your information, you will receive an activation email. And when you receive the email, click the link to activate your account. And campaigns is a very big part of MailChimp. How you build your campaign depends on which type of campaign you're trying to make. Each campaign type has a specific set of steps you'll follow to target your audience, add tracking options, and design your content. Types of campaigns include email campaigns, ad campaigns, postcards, social posts, and landing pages. And in MailChimp, most users would rather start with a regular email campaign. So this is how you can create an email campaign. First of all, you want to create the create icon, which is shown on the right, and then you want to choose email. And thirdly, you want to enter a campaign name and then click begin. There are also many campaign templates available. Templates are preset layouts that you build your campaign on. MailChimp offers a variety of template options, but you can also create your own template to match your brand. You can insert regularly used images, logos, for recurring content into your template and reuse it for future campaigns. Depending on your plan, you may not have access to all of the template options. To find out what specific features are included in each plan, you can always click the Pricing tab at the top of the website. And a bit more on campaigns. After sending or publishing a campaign, you can monitor its performance in your campaign report. Reports include important metrics such as email opens and clicks, ad impressions, and finally, social post shares. So here's how you can create an audience. Your audience consists of the contacts that you present your campaigns to. When you create an account, the platform generates an audience for you and populates it with details you provide. You can create an audience by first clicking the audience icon, then choosing Audience Dashboard, then clicking the Manage Audience dropdown and choose View Audiences. Finally, you can click Create Audience to finish this off. Now I will be talking about contacts. So there are a few main contact statuses. There's subscribed, which is when someone who has opt-in to receive your email marketing. Subscribers can join your audience from one of your sign-up forms, landing pages, connected stores, or manually through imports. There's unsubscribed, which is someone who previously received your email marketing but has opted out. And finally, non-subscribed, which is someone who has interacted with you but hasn't opted in to receive email marketing campaigns. These contacts can be from your online store, an integration, a manual import, or from a forwarded email to your MailChimp box. So here's how you can add contacts and preparing. To get started, you'll need a blank sheet in a spreadsheet program like Microsoft Excel or Google Sheets. Then you want to paste your contacts information into the relevant fields in the spreadsheet. You can save the file in CSV format. This option can usually be accessed from the File menu in your spreadsheet program, labeled as Export as .csv or Download as .csv. And here's how you can import your contacts. You want to click your audience icon, then click Audience Dashboard, click the Manage Audience dropdown and choose Import Contacts. Then you want to choose the file you want to upload and click Continue to Upload. Click Browse and choose the CSV file from your computer. Click Continue to Organize. Use the Select an Audience dropdown to confirm the audience you want to import the contacts to. Finally, use the Select a Status drop-down menu to choose the status of the contacts you're about to import. Then you want to click Continue to Tag, and if you want to assign tags to all of the contacts in your import, click the drop-down menu and choose or create tags as needed. You can also choose from popular tags. When you're ready, click Continue to Match. Match the columns in your import file to the fields in your MailChimp audience. They'll automatically match some columns for you. For example, the column that contains email addresses will match the required email address field. Finally, click Finalize Import to review your import settings. And if everything looks good, click Complete Import. There are also some additional features with MailChimp. For example, customers' lifetime value, purchase likelihood, multi-channel advertising, postcards, predicted demographics, and much more. And if you need more help, the website always offers many in-depth guides and tutorials that can help you navigate through the more complex features of MailChimp, as shown in the picture above. Okay, so now we will be doing a live demo of MailChimp. Basically, you can come to the MailChimp website by Googling or by entering MailChimp.com directly into your search bar. So you can see on the top right corner, there's two options for you. There's log in and sign up. If you haven't used MailChimp before, make sure you click sign up free, and that gives you the option of signing up for a new account. So for the purpose of this demo, I'll just be logging into an existing account. So you want to enter your username and password and log in. So it will ask you some security information. You don't necessarily have to do this. You can always do this later. And now you're at your personal profile page. So you can see on the left, there's a lot of different icons and a lot of different options for you to go through in your MailChimp account. The first one that looks like a pen is create. So this is where you can create your campaigns like we talked about in the presentation. If you want to start with an email campaign, you will just select email, and you can see it lets you create an email campaign by asking you for a name. So I'm just going to enter test for now, and you can click begin. That gives you a brand new email campaign ready to go. You can see that it lets you to select who you're sending this campaign to, who it's from, and subject and content. You can all change that based on your preferences. It also gives you your campaign link, and you can even add a social post to your campaign on these different platforms. Now we can go to the second option right here on the left, which says email templates. And that basically gives you a lot of templates that you can edit. So if you click into the email campaign you created, you can see it lets you edit text, and it also gives you a lot of styles on page, header, body, footer, mobile styles, and referral badge. A lot of things that you can customize based on your campaign. So just going back, we're going to explore some other options on MailChimp. Let's look at the second icon, which says, actually, let's look at reports for email campaigns. This was mentioned briefly in the presentation too. That's basically how well your campaign is doing, including a lot of data. You can see that it also separates your reports by types, and that's very convenient for you right here on the left. So now moving on to the second icon, which is labeled audience, you can give that a click, and that will bring you to your audience dashboard. So this is where you will see all your contacts and whether they're subscribed or not. By clicking on all contacts under audience, you can see who you currently have as contacts, and it'll provide their email address, name, address, phone number, birthday tags, etc., etc. And moving on, you can see that there are sign up forms that you can edit for your business. This is basically to help your audience or your contacts sign up for these email campaigns that you want to launch. You can also personalize tags in this feature. So that means giving tags to your contacts. For example, if you click create tag, you can see that there are examples like conference lead, influencer, or donor. This helps you categorize your contacts much better. Moving on, you also can choose segments, which is another way of categorizing and organizing your audience. If you click create segment, you can see that it also gives you some options here, and you can generate personalized messages based on user behavior. Moving on, there are some new features that MailChimp offers. One is about surveys, and that's basically getting some feedback from your audience. You can always create a survey after you launch a campaign. There's also a preferences center for your audience, and basically that's to get more direct information on how your customers want to hear from you. And finally, you have an inbox. This is very similar to an email inbox if you have one, and that's basically where you can send people messages and also receive messages from your audience. So moving on to the third icon, which is the campaign icon. It can you can view all of your campaigns under here. You can see that the campaign that we created called test is right here, and you can continue to edit it by clicking edit. You can also see that it categorizes your campaigns by type, by emails, automations, landing papers, ads, postcards, etc. So this is very similar to what you can see in Create. It's just a separate icon for you to find your campaigns better. Going on to automations, this is where you can understand your customers better. For example, customer journeys, its main purpose is to deliver unique customer experiences and make your company very memorizable. You can also see that there are other functions such as transactional email, and they give you a demo. You can also pick a plan. There is also retargeting ads, and you can create an ad by entering a campaign name and connecting it to your site. Finally, there's a postcards option here, and you can send postcards to your audiences. MailChimp also lets you edit your website, and you can see that it does give you a name option. You can edit your domains, and you can have a lot of options in settings when you're creating your site. Moving on under the list, there's Content Studio. You'll see that there's Creative Assistant, and then you can also organize your files here. You can put your products under products. There are also many creative choices under Jiffy, and finally, you can also edit your social media platforms such as Instagram here and your logo under My Logo. Right. So the last thing we're going to look at is integrations, which is also a feature under MailChimp. You can see that you can integrate a lot of apps that you might use for your business, for example, social media platforms, e-commerce platforms, etc., and even website builders. This is very convenient, so you can link your MailChimp account to all of these other ones. And if you ever have trouble finding something, you can also use the search function. And for example, if I want to find the campaign test, I'll just type that in, and that gives me the options that I want to find. Okay, so that is the end of the live demonstration and presentation. Thanks for listening.